Hello, today's devotional will be in Hebrews chapter 2, verses 1 through 4. It says this: Therefore we must pay greater attention to what we have heard, so that way we do not drift away from it. For if the message declared through the angels was valid, and every transgression or disobedience received a just penalty, how can we escape if we neglect so great a salvation? It was declared at first through the Lord, and it was attested to us by those who heard him. While God added his testimony by signs and wonders and various miracles, by the gifts of the Holy Spirit distributed according to his will. In the previous devotional, I mentioned that there was no God behind God. God is not hidden behind a curtain like the wizard in The Wizard of Oz. God has chosen to reveal himself fully in the person of Jesus Christ, without any qualifications. There are no secret revelations or prophecies. There are no secrets we can decipher from history or archaeology. God has already revealed himself in full. This text reinforces this theme. The message that was spoken through an angel is often interpreted as the Old Testament law. At least in the Jewish tradition, it's assumed that the angels participated in the giving of the law. Here, we see Jesus again being compared to the angels, or rather, Jesus' message is being compared to the message of the angels. The message that Jesus carried, however, was not testified by the angels. Instead, the message that Jesus carried was carried still by the saints. This message was first carried out by the apostles and is now entrusted to us. A testimony of this message is the signs, wonders, and gifts the Holy Spirit has bestowed upon us. An important thing to note here: these signs, wonders, and gifts are not an end in themselves. Rather, these signs, wonders, and gifts point to a promise. This promise is God's very presence made manifest in the person of Jesus Christ. This promise is the reconciliation of the lost and estranged people that God seeks out and finds. This is what makes Jesus' message greater than the angels. Jesus didn't come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it, as we see in Matthew 5:17. Jesus is the ultimate culmination of the law because he is what the law points to, the mending of what once was broken. What this passage speaks to as well is that we, the church, are the vehicle by which God has chosen to fulfill his promises. We, the church, point towards that promise God has given by being a witness to this promise. We, the church, are given gifts by the Holy Spirit and are given the ability to perform signs and wonders to point to the person and work of Jesus Christ in the world. May God bless you and keep you.